Hello everyone! For this 20-minute Pilates workout, we're going to be focusing on abs and core. For right now, we're in our easy seated pose, reaching one arm up and overhead, stretching out our same side waist, switching out sides whenever you're ready, making sure that you're looking up past your arm, keeping the chest open, and seeing if you can't bring your bending elbow to the mat by making sure that both your seat bones are firmly on your mat. Just breathing nice and deeply as you create space on your waist. From here, shifting your front foot so that both your feet connect together, grabbing onto your feet, coming into Kanasana. You can either bring your elbows to the crevice of your knee, or, if you prefer, leaning as far forward as you can, bringing your elbows to the mat. Whichever way you choose and whichever way feels right for your body, definitely be sure to bend from the hips, not the lower back. Coming back up, you're going to shift your weight around however you see fit, coming down and laying on your back, grabbing onto your feet, coming into your happy baby, or you could even grab onto your ankles or toes, and if none of those three options work, you can absolutely grab a strap. We're just relishing in another hip opening stretch before we get started with the actual workout. From here, extending out both your legs, pointing your feet, going to crisscross your legs down and then bring them back up, both feet at the same time for 1, crisscross down and bring them back up for 2. 3, keeping that lower back pressed. 4, keeping the ribs down to the hips. 5. 6, I'm also choosing to grip onto the mat so I don't slide back and forth. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Taking a quick beat, and now we're going to reverse that. Crisscross your feet as you come up, then double leg drop for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. If you can manage it, you can do it. Taking a beat. And now tabletop the legs, hands behind the head, opposite elbow, opposite knee, then opposite knee, then toe taps for 1. Crunch and 2, 3, 4, 5 and toe tap, 6, toe tap, 7, working both our obliques and abs at the same time, 8, 9, 10. And now extending out your legs, keeping your feet to a hover and bringing in one knee at a time to our canoe extensions for 2, 3. I'm also keeping my shoulders semi-lifted from the mat. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So however many you've managed, you're now going to lift up your waist into a bridge, a supported bridge if that feels nice, just to allow our hip flexors to stretch out. lowering your back. I'm also having my hands underneath, using your feet as some momentum, but mostly using your lower abs, lifting up your hips just slightly for 4, 5, 6, 7, really targeting those lower abs, 8, 9, 10, however many you've managed. You're now going to roll on through, coming into your cat-cow, a nice gentle cat-cow, just to give our abs a little bit of a break, warm up our spine, catch our breath. So we are slowing it down just a tad to preserve our strength. So now we're going to come into our cardio series. On your next inhale, pressing up to a high plank for slow mountain climbers, 2, 3, 4, and now speed it up, 15, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Coming back to a slow, 1, 2, 3, 4, back to fast, 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Chaturanga, either upward facing dog or cobra. If you're going for upward facing dog, make sure to keep the shoulders away from the ears. If you're staying in cobra, make sure to use more of your back muscles. Whichever feels nicest to you. Pressing back up to a high plank, cross climbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, and speed it up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, back to slow, 1, 2, 3, 4, back to fast, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Upward facing dog or baby cobra, whatever feels nicest on your arms at this time. On your next inhale, you're going to press up into a high plank, bringing the same knee to same elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, be sure to alternate sides, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and a bonus round if you can manage it, you've got it in you. Chaturanga, upward facing dog, or if you also prefer baby cobra. Whatever feels nicest on your arms right now. Making sure to keep that chest lifted if you've gone for cobra. We've officially concluded our cardio moments. Now we're going to carry on with some more strengthening ab work. Right now, just catching our breath, allowing our heart rate to settle back down. Clasping our hands, coming up into an elbow plank, 15 hip dips, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 5 right side, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 left side, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back down, this time reaching your hands behind you, interlocking fingers, doing your best to straighten out your arms, coming into a very well deserved shoulder stretch, lifting that chest up, using your back muscles, using your glute muscles, being sure to keep your hands away from your lower back to really feel a nice stretch in those shoulders. Releasing your hands, and pressing back into a child's pose, a very well deserved child's pose. You can also use this opportunity to grab some water, or if you just prefer to stay here in stillness, to rest, to catch your breath, allow your whole body to cool down, your heart rate to come down, allow your arms to flop in front of you and or by your side, whatever you prefer right now. Really allow yourself to catch your breath in this posture. On your next inhale, you're going to roll on through into a tabletop, shifting your weight around, laying on your back, coming into dead bug extensions, opposite arm, opposite leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Once you have completed your 15, shifting on forward, coming into opposite elbow, opposite knee, V-stance bicycles for 2, 3, 4, keeping your feet planted if that makes it easier. Then lifting up your feet to polish off the last 3, just for the extra kicker challenge. And shifting forward a bit, laying on back, lifting up your hips into a supported bridge, just to once again stretch out those hip flexors, allow our abs to cool off a bit. Lowering your hands, lowering your hips, bring your knees in for 1, 2, 3, a little toe touch at the bottom, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. From here, lifting your toes up, toe touch, scissor kick them down, wide feet, come back up, toe touch, and repeat. So this is one of those superset type of exercises, and it will get challenging pretty quickly. So absolutely take your time with these, break it down into little steps if you need to. Just keep going, keep breathing. These weren't easy. They weren't impossible either, so you've got this. We're in this together with this one, honestly. So a toe touch or near enough, scissor kick your way down, wide feet coming up. I'm also grabbing onto my legs to make sure that my legs stay up. We're just coming into 10. Once you finish your 10, take a beat, crossing your left ankle over your right knee and crunching up and down. Your upper body is doing a regular crunch. You've just got the added challenge of your legs being crossed. So these are our eagle crunches. If you can't actually get to your left ankle around your right ankle, no worries, because clearly I can't either. So just over your knee. I'm also choosing to have my right heel lifted, balancing on my right toes. And now switching out legs, right over left, whatever is most comfortable for you, and crunching it up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, keep going, keep crunching. We're working our upper abs with the added resistance of our legs being crossed. So once you have finished your 10 crunches, grab onto your knees, or if you'd like, interlock your fingers around your knees, coming into a ball posture. Just nice, easy, deep breaths. And then when you're ready, you're going to roll on through to your plank, coming into some dolphins with the added challenge of bringing our right knee to chest for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. From here, kicking your right glute, 3, 4, 5. Lowering down into a Sphinx posture just briefly for a couple of breaths, just to reset our strength. Coming back up to your forearm plank, bring your left knee to chest this time for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then kicking your left glute, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, lowering back down to a Sphinx, pressing up to an upward facing dog. Then pressing up to your downward facing dog on your next inhale. We're just holding here for a breath or two. Then lowering your knees and sinking back into a child's pose, our second last posture. You have now officially finished the class. Just going to catch our breath in this posture. Allow our body to settle down, allow our temperature to come down, our heart rate to come down. You did so good throughout this workout. Between using our limbs to activate our core, then using strengthening based postures to ignite our core, working our abs, a little bit of arms and shoulders, and just the tiniest bit of glutes. You did incredibly well. Just breathing nice and deep. This posture is the equivalent to a Savasana, and if you'd absolutely like to switch to a Savasana, you're more than welcome, but if a child's pose is more than enough for you this practice, stay right here. Just one more long deep breath. Walk your way back into a hero's pose. Bring your hands to your palms, or you can leave them on your lap, up to you. So my camera cut off, but we're back now. Lifting your elbows up, looking back, and bowing it out with yourself. thanking yourself for being on the mat. Thank you all so much for flowing or just viewing. I do appreciate it either way. Thank you all so much for being here. And I look forward to seeing you for the rest of my videos. Namaste.